9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into the TipTut zone.
Hello! Hello everyone. How you guys doing? Oh, Toph's not in her bed, so let's just turn off Toph cam. She's hanging out with my wife in the conservatory at the moment. How's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. Oh, it's a little bit zoomed into my face there, isn't it? Let's fix that. Can you guys hear me okay? Can you see me okay? Are you having a nice chill Friday afternoon? Let me just... Well, that's a bit better. There we go. Less tight. Yeah, how you guys doing? Volume okay compared to the music? Mua, hello. Maybe Sharma, what's up, my boy? Welcome to the live stream. Thank you for joining us. Sam's Animations, hello. Debronic, hey. Artsy Drag, hello. How's it going, Artsy Drag? I hope you guys are good. Who else is with us? Oli Debrogbotten. I'm sure I butchered that. What's up? Mavia Gaming, hello. Ultra Instinct. And Burnsan. How's it going, Burnsan? I've chopped my head off, have I? There we go. That'll do. That'll do, yeah. That'll do, pig, as they say. So yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. God, I've had a busy week. So we're gonna finish off the week with just a little bit of animation. We're starting with this little bit here. So this is for the next 12 Principles episode. We're doing arcs of motion, and this is an example of no arc, and then we'll be fixing that. So your name's terrible in English. It's actually Norwegian. Ollie. Dirkelbotten. That's how it, or Dirkelbotten, but it's probably like Dirkelbotten. I don't know. I have no idea about Norwegian. Ole Dirkelbotten is what I'd say, which is probably ridiculous. But hey, we're feeling good. We're here. It's a Friday. We're chilling. It's been a long week. I thought, fuck it. Why not do a GD animation? No Toph cam today. I can turn Toph cam on, but it will just be pointing at an empty bed. I can make it a well-lit empty bed, if you like, but she's not there. She's hanging out with the wife in the conservatory, so no Toph cam today unless she comes and joins us. Hey Ultra, yeah. Tone it down, my friend. Ole Gunnar Solkjær. I don't actually know if that was pronounced well at all anyway, but hey, who cares? I love you. Thank you so much for joining me. We're going to crack on with some animation. I've already started this one. It's this dude just blah, 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 blooping across. He's got some legs as well, but I've hidden them. Let's turn those on. There we go. So, quick and dirty little animation that we're doing here today. We're working on his face now, so we'll continue to do that. Futuristic Tech, hello. What is up? Bumbo Baggins, how you doing? So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Nothing crazy. Got to turn on that onion skin though. No Josh today. Where's Josh and Kadala and that lot? I mean, you know, not that they have to be here, but I miss them, you know. I miss my boys and girls. The Man United manager. No, I don't do football, I'm afraid. Football is not something that I do. So I don't really know about how to pronounce football things. Or anything about football at all, really. Bosh, okay. On the corner here, what I really want is he's going to whip his lips around, you know. So he's going to have like really deformed. Boom, 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 boom. Like that, and he's going to have his eyebrows all crunched up as well. Hey, Chris Mations. Hello, welcome to the live stream, my dude. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I saw that Josh made an amazing hammer on the Discord. I think I responded to it. This is on the private members Discord. I think I responded saying how friggling diggly dope it is. Yeah, it's talking about how Hollow Knight, the Hollow Knight band hammer. Josh is around. Josh, if you're here, I love the band hammer a lot. You don't need to add the TipTut hoodie, but if you did, that would be incredible. So here, his face is actually going to be coming under different forces. What am I animating? This is for a 12 Principles episode that's coming out on Monday, the next 12 Principles episode. All about arcs of motion. In case you couldn't tell. I'm just going to cheat a few frames here because I'm lazy. And I know that his face is all very bunched up at the moment, but that's on purpose, don't worry. You'll see. Wild Racks, do I remember what? I don't know. I think I missed your earlier message. I don't know what you're referring to there. Do I remember you? Sure. So let's have his face start to come back in and settle itself a bit. And we can have his lips start to dangle down maybe. Because at this point a lot of this is going to be behind the flailing arms and legs anyway. So, but as it's their face, it's where people will naturally look, so you do need to make sure that you're getting it right, or at least finishing, you know, on strong frames. So I think that'll do. Let's quickly colour in the eyebrows and then we'll do the pupils as well. Please tell me my tablet model name. It's a Wacom Cintiq Pro 13-inch edition. It's good. I like it. Do you remember? Old computer, if you have gift me, remember. Oh, I remember you now, yeah. You asked if I could just give you a free computer. And you didn't realise the audacity of that request. Answer's still no. It's not a 24-inch, it's a 13-inch. Maybe Sharma. I wish I had a 24-inch. God damn, that would be insane. But I don't have that kind of stupid money to spend. Although I'm tempted to get the new Huey on canvas, give that a test. You know, the new big one. That's only $800. But I have no idea how I would like fit it on my desk, essentially. Futuristic Tech asks, hey, how did you start your animation journey and why did you choose 2D instead of 3D? I chose 2D because I love 2D. I love it a lot. Like old Gorillas, old Ren and Stimpy, old, you know, Warner Brothers cartoons and stuff like that. Ego Raptor Online, Neo Temporal. All these people like got me into animation and they will animate stupid 2D stuff. I never got behind 3D. I appreciate it as a skill, but it's not something I'm interested in. And yeah, I got started just because I used to love watching all that shit as a kid. And now, you know, I wanted to create. So I've been animating since I was a kid, but I took it seriously, you know, a couple of years ago. And now I do animation tutorials on YouTube and a few animations for clients in the real world. Hey, Tronka, what's up, my man? Thank you ever so much for joining us and for being a member of the channel. You beautiful person. The new Huion is getting positive response. Yeah, I'm going to see if they can send me one for review, because I'm doing a review on the Inspiroi dial at the moment, but I don't think I'm big enough for them to send me a free unit off the, you know, the new massive screen-based one. Although I'd love it, so if Huion, you're listening, hell yeah. It'd be a positive review probably. I mean, if it's good, but I've loved all your other shit, so why wouldn't I love this one? What was the name of my first animation? Oh, it's not mine. I think it was The Dude, the one that I took seriously. It was like a little animated stick man beating up a like monster. I was tempted to do an episode. I found some of my old animations the other day. And I was tempted to do like one of those people react to their old creations episodes. So I might actually do that, because I think that would be freaking hilarious, because they were so bad. If he's going to give you a computer, I would ask for one. I have one, but it never hurts to have two. Yeah, Artsy, I'll just send you a computer as well. You know, if I'm going to send one to this Wild Rax dude, I might as well send every... In fact, does everybody here in chat just want a computer? I can just send you one. You know, I've got a cool... How much is a computer? Like, what, 500 quid? I've got that amount of money just lying around. Duh. Send me a computer. Do one React episode? Yeah, I might. It'd just be like me exploring all my old crap, you know? So that people just starting out know that they don't have to be brilliant straight away. Physical animations or digital? Digital is what I do. Physical is obviously incredible, but there's no need to do it these days. You know, do you really think that if Disney and Warner Bros. Back in the day had access to digital tools, they would have done it on paper anyway? Like, no. Nobody's doing paper-based animation now, even those that love animation, because it just doesn't make sense. The technology's moved beyond it. Unless it's an art piece. Alright, sweet. Let's turn his legs back on. Hey, there we go. Sweet, so that's that shot done. That's easy, heckin' peasy. And what we want to do is just fade in this guy here. Close those swatches down. And just do a little classic tween and then a little convert. There we go. Because we've got bump, bump, bump. Bump, bump, bump. That's how things don't move. And this one is how things do move. Or at least that's what I tell myself. You made your first animation on which device? You made it PC or mobile, and how you animated it without? Oh, the animations I found. Yeah, all digital. Yeah, I've never done any, like... How old do you think I am? I've never done any, traditional animations. Yeah, Macromedia Flash, like maybe Sharma said. That's... Jeez Louise, that takes me back. Macromedia Flash is what I made all my old animations in, which is essentially this software that I'm using now, but like the old version of it. Hooey. Alright. So we're going to need some arms and legs. And probably they'll need to carry on for a bit. So, bam, we'll do that. And then we need a nice dark blue from before. Awesome. And we're just going to do the legs. Before we do that though, what I'm going to do is just take this guy down. I'm going to alpha. I think it was around 35 we put it. Yeah, nice. What were the books or videos you took tutorials for animating when you first started? Absolutely none. I just did it by myself. But the one book I can recommend for anybody wanting to animate, Richard Williams, The Animators Survival Kit. Fantastic book. It's mirrored here, unfortunately, but you'll get the gist. Richard Williams, Animator Survival Kit. It's the guy that made Who Framed Roger Rabbit, and it is an incredible book. Cell animations were outdated a long time ago, but still a crazy workflow. Yeah, like, I don't know anybody that would willingly go back to cell animating if they had any other choice. Like, there's a reason Disney went digital, you know. I mean, people still think I'm crazy, and any frame-by-frame animator is crazy for doing frame-by-frame. But, you know. To each their own. Cool, so at this point his legs are going to start to get pushed up by his downwards momentum, as are his arms. And then they're really pushed up, and his arms are getting dragged behind him, like that. And then here we really emphasize the curves by making all of his arms and stuff just follow the curves, and his legs flopping up like this. Who Framed Roger Rabbit changed the whole game of the animation industry. Perfect example of pushing the industry's boundaries. Yeah, exactly. 100%. It's one of the greatest films ever made. Simple as that. And the fact that it was made when it was made as well. Like in the 80s, and with the technology that they had. Insane. Hey, Kadala, what's up, my friend? How's it going, buddy? Oh, Josh Colon, good morning. Two legends joining the chat in quick succession. Kadala and Josh. Welcome to the live stream, buds. Nimikesh Gadam, that is a good hello. Do you know what I did there? Entertaining myself, just keeping myself entertained, don't worry about it. Good to have you here, guys. Josh, how's that little tip hammer coming along? Josh is a good boy, isn't he? Josh, Kadala, maybe Sharma, three of the OG Tip Titans, three of the first and most prolific members on this channel. Love those guys a lot. You miss the old cell animations, modern styles can't replicate that. Yeah, like nostalgia wise, but I 100% know why they don't do it. You know, I 100% get why they just do digital now. It's just not worth the effort. Yeah, maybe Sharma's coming along with all these changes to your emote, Josh. Just, that's it. What a bumder. Okay, I want his limbs to like fling wildly. Whoa. Like this. As he's being whipped around. Don't spam Nimikesh, you'll get immediately timed out, and then once we've got our banhammer emote ready, you'll be banhammered to the fucking shadow realm. Hey Harsh Shrivasta, hello, welcome to the live stream. How to draw on a graphics tablet. You put the pen on the screen and move it about, and it makes marks. But like anything, the answer that you don't want to hear is the correct answer, which is just practice with it and you'll get used to it. It's definitely weird. British filmmaker J. Stuart Blackton is credited with creating the first animation in America and was among the first in the world to use stop motion as a storytelling technique. I don't know if that's true. I haven't come across the name. But hey, cool fact. He's not the guy that did it on like a chalkboard with dust and stuff, is he? Or whatever his name was. I don't think that was his name. Let's check that before we go too much further. I think his limbs have definitely grown, but oh well, we can do. Yeah, so Harsh, the only advice I can give is just practice. It is weird drawing on a tablet, but you get used to it if you just keep doing it, essentially. You're a fool. You flatten the hammer and the knight, but they're on two separate layers. The band and TipTut are also on a different layer. But editing the knight's cape to be red with a hoodie might be tricky. Ah, that's a shame. Don't worry about it if you can't do it. But could you like lasso select the cape and then just do a hue saturation shift and then just draw a little hood on top on a separate layer? That could work. I'm super excited to see this. I can't wait to use it as an emote. It's gonna be brilliant. This is a lot of settling, but if you don't do it, it won't look good. So definitely worth just drawing these few extra frames. Boom, there we go. I think that'll look good. Let's have a little look. Good thing Procreate selection tool is actually decent. Oh, it's in Procreate? Yeah, you'll have no trouble at all, man. Procreate's like eyedropper color selection, you know, expand, contract feel is so fucking good. It's like a really good, so much better than Photoshop. I have no idea why. You're choosing a stream slack, Lay's or Pringles. Aren't they essentially the same thing in a different can? But I'd say Pringles. 100% Pringles. Can you suggest me a low-price drawing tablet for animation as I'm a beginner in modern drawing tablet? Yes, I can. There are some links in the description of this very video. Smoky barbecue or hot and spicy? Hot and spicy. Come on. Die. Nice. Awesome. Looks good. Yeah, there's Huey on links in my description. Can you give me a roadmap for drawing on a tablet? No. Just draw. Like, it's just practice, man. It's as simple as that. Just draw something on paper and then draw something on a tablet and then do it until you're happy with the results. Look, listen, Wild Rax. I'm not going to give you a PC. Stop trying to guilt trip me. It's weird. I don't like it. Doing all of this straight ahead as well, like an absolute freak. What's wrong with me? Sour cream and onion all the time? Oh, that's a banging choice, Kadala, 100%. Yeah, like Josh says, pick up the pencil and start drawing. Boom. There you go. It really is as simple as that. There are no tricks. And if anybody tells you any different, they're lying or selling you something. usually a drawing course. Nice. I know I'm drawing these guys a lot more floppy than I usually do, but I really want to sell the idea of an arc, which is the point of this little animation. So that's why they're super floppy and super squidgy. Make a flip book? Yeah, good shout. Bless me. Yeah, harsh. I mean, like, I could say, like, oh, do this, do that, do the other, but A, I don't know. I'm not really the best person to teach that sort of thing, and B, I just don't think there is a technique to it. Practice every day, and you'll get better. Simple as that, you know? You filled 2 sketchbooks where you bought your first drawing tablet, just good old pen and watercolors. Yeah, and also like going back to paper as well. It takes a little bit of learning, but I've been trying to do more stuff on paper, but I don't like. For me, it's quite relaxing, so I try and keep that to just recreational drawing. But I never have time to do recreational drawing, so I've barely touched my actual watercolors in so long. It kind of feels ridiculous. Makes me sad. Well, that was a big sneeze. Don't worry, you guys can't catch germs over the internet. You guys are safe. It's all good. Thank you, Josh. Bless me. Oh, bless me quick. You're on a budget before you got a tablet, so you took some paper, a light, and string, and made a flip book. Boom. There you go. Nice one, Artsy Drag. Fucking that's the way. Just realised I'm not at all central because I've slightly changed my setup. There we go, that's better. I can see a little bit of my kitchen, but whatevs. Remember when the first tablet I got a Wacom and I used to hate it? Didn't I use it for years? Mad gems. I know. Oh, gross and I'm disgusting. Am I married? Yes. Happily. Why, you asking me out on a date? You used to draw on your sticky notes when you didn't want to buy me a sketchbook? Well, that sounds like someone who's determined to get better at drawing, which is absolutely the right attitude. Boom, I want his lips to like slap together like Squidward. Blue. Nice. Cool, I just think 1 or 2 more settling frames for this shot and then we're good. There we go. And I've accidentally drawn his face on top of his limbs. So I will cut these frames. Boop. Pop them on top. And then paste those frames here. I think I may have cocked up something, but no, it has not. So let's quickly take a look. No, we're all good. Nice. There, we are going to clear that keyframe. Cool, we just got to colour this boy in and then we're good to go. So let's grab the face and do the pupils and stuff. Animating requires so much patience. Yeah, man, you said it. You are not wrong. Use your brother's tablet, and at first I was like, I need this. Yeah, I did the same thing. I like bought a tablet and then never used it because I hated it. And then with practice and patience, like Shivendu says, I got better, you know. What's my occupation? I'm a graphic designer and I do YouTube. My dad always told me growing up I'd never be good at art and design. He said I was going to be a failure, and here I am. Well, fuck your dad. Don't fuck your dad, but fuck your dad. I had a teacher that was exactly the same. Told me that I didn't have an eye for design. I'd never work as a designer. I was terrible. I'd never amount to anything. And frankly, I think she said it because she herself was miserable. And just wanted to make me feel as miserable as she felt. So anyway, prove him wrong. Tell him to get bent. And jobs are good, you know? Look at me now. Look at me now, Mom. I'm on the YouTubes. Yeah. Fucking precisely. Sod the world. What's that song? Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. Oh. Oh no. Oh, get on a ride. Boom boom. Boom boom. Boom boom. Pop pop. Nice. Alright, cool. Starting to look good. Just got to colour in his lips and eyes. And then we'll be happy monkeys. Awesome. My teacher always loved my eye for arts and craft when I was in year 5. Well, that is a good teacher. Good for you, teacher. How many children do I have? Yeah, a Phoebe and a Toff. Absolutely right, Kadala. Although both of them have buggered off. The cat's out and the dog's sitting with my wife, so I'm all alone at the moment. Apart from you guys, of course, which is a big thing. There's a lot of you lovely people. I like this guy a lot now. He looks pretty good. Awesome. Oh my god. TipTut's son's back. Hey TipTut's son. I still don't believe that you're not Bumbo Baggins or Artsy Drag. You're all the same people. What country do I live? UK. Can I tell from my British accent? TipTut's son. Who are you? Who have I had an illegitimate child with? This is the question. AMA TipTut a week after his AMA. Yeah, I did a fucking AMA and nobody asked any damn... Oh, excuse me, I hit my microphone. Nobody asked any damn questions. And now, in the 2 weeks since, which are not AMA live streams, people have been so super interested. Fucking baffles me. God damn it, people. Stick to my goddamn schedule. Alright. We got this boy taking a wild ride. Yeah. Saving for a recovery, whatevs. Whatever, I never save. I like to live life on the edge. I'll do like 4 hours of animation and not even save once. Nice. I cannot wait for my new Azeron to arrive. I'm super fucking excited about it. This one has definitely sped up my workflow. Well, I'm interested to see if I can go and customize it and add like a wheel, like a little scrolling wheel. Because at the moment I flick the joystick to scrub and that doesn't seem great. There we go. There's that little animation done. Awesome sauce. So what we do is you grab those frames, we dupe them. We F6 that boy. We delete you because we don't want that path. Then we classic tween. Select this motherfucker right here. Take that alpha down to 0. Convert to frame by frame. Boom. Then we turn on the audio. Have a little look-see at the lessons that we're teaching.
So, let's talk about arcs. It's very rare that objects in the real world move in straight lines. Moving along a curve, or arc of motion, makes for a much more natural and realistic.
So now we want a comparison frame, okay? So we delete all of them. And we've got a choice now. We can either grab these frames, and I think what I'm going to do is just click copy frames and then insert new symbol. And we'll call that symbol arcs example. And we can paste the frames. Boop. Then we do the same thing here. Oh, that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But they're different length animations, aren't they? So who cares? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That'll do. Copy frames, insert new symbol, no arcs example. Paste frames. Boop. Nice. I'm just going to move this microphone because I keep bashing it. They're distracted with the Lego Charizard. Yeah, the Lego Charizard was really freaking cool, man. And now it's in my nerd cabinet. Oh, hello, Sign BD says, hey, good afternoon. This is Jaman from Bangladesh. Nice to meet you for the first time. Nice to meet you too, Jaman from Bangladesh. How you doing? Glad you're doing well. Glad you're doing well. Alright, cool. So now we've got those as symbols. What I can do really easily is drag them out like that. And we can have them on top of each other. Let's take both of them and boom. Center frame. And maybe spread them out a bit.
And realistic animation.
Oh, what happened there? Oh, the camera. I need to move the camera. Boom. There we go.
And realistic animation. Let's take this simple.
Let's have that play twice. I'll do this. Let's remove those frames. Boop. Oh, the fact with this Azeron, I know this sounds like a paid thing, but it's not. It's just the fact with this Azeron that I don't have to move back to my keyboard for anything now in Adobe Animate is so fucking good. I cannot understand how these aren't just flying off the shelves, you know? There we go. Looking pretty good. Let's look at that whole segment. Hey, Wonder Simon, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. TipTut. TipTut. Oh, my first ever internship or entry into industry and studio owner abused me on first day for not having enough professional knowledge. Thanks to him for pushing me to gain workflows / pipelines. I mean, he sounds like an absolute douchebag. I would say good for you for having the initiative to go and find that stuff out, but fuck him for abusing you. That's what I'd say. You should never punish people in order to teach them. You should bring them up in order to teach them. You know? Who's retracting all these GD messages? What's my son trying to hide? TipDad's son.
It's very rare that objects in the real world move in straight lines. Moving along a curve or arc of motion makes for a much more natural and realistic animation.
I think we need to move the camera. Let's stick in a keyframe.
It's very rare objects in the real world move in straight lines.
Let's stick him there, and then I think, is it that one? Yeah, look at all these shortcuts. Oh, yeah. So that one's fine because he then remains on screen in his entirety.
It's very rare that objects in the real world move in straight lines.
See, no, I don't like it because that needs to be central. There we go. And then this one needs to be... I mean, I haven't drawn his legs though. But I can go back and fix that. Needs to be there.
Moving along a curve or arc of motion makes for a much more natural and realistic animation.
Yeah, and then here we can shimmy him up a bit.
Realistic animation.
Doesn't matter that his legs drop off screen
Let's
there.
take this
I really don't mind that. So let's fix them here. What's it? This one? Yeah, nice. Cool. Awesome. All fixed. That section looks pretty good to me now.
So, let's talk about arcs. It's very rare that objects in the real world move in straight lines. Moving along a curve or arc of motion makes for a much more natural and realistic animation.
Oops, I need to fix the second time as well then. So let's just grab like all those and replace them.
For a much more natural and realistic animation.
Cool.
A curve or arc of motion makes for a much more natural and realistic animation. Let's take this simple picking up a ball animation. Moving straight
This song is
up
not
and
nice to
down
skip.
to pick up the ball looks a little robotic and stiff, whereas if we add even a subtle swoop or arc to the motion, it makes it feel much more engaging and natural straight away. No arcs, stiff. With arcs, much better. In this swinging bat animation,
Nice.
most of
So the rest of this is going to be reused clips with different explanations from earlier episodes, apart from one more shot. What time is it? 2:45. Yeah, we've definitely got time to do another shot. Awesome. What happened with that no arc guy? How did he get upside down? Because he changed angle with each bounce. Let's see. Unless I fucked it up. Boom. Then he went ass upwards. Boom. And then he span around again. I just thought it was funny. I didn't want it to be the same.
It's very rare that objects in the real world move in straight lines.
You're right though, you shouldn't be that way up.
Curve or arc
Good
of
catch.
motion makes for a
Good
much
catch,
more
Kadala. Oh well. Can't be bothered to change it now. Hey Jay McKay, what's up, man? Yeah, I mean he rotates 90 degrees, or rotated 90 degrees on the first bounce, so he went ass up. And then there, his like, he's bouncing the other way. Does that make sense? It made sense to me when I drew it. So like here he's doing this. Yeah, and then there he's doing this. You know? So it made sense to me when I drew it. But what do I know? Fucking nothing.
And realistic animation. Let's take this simple.
I just thought it was funny. Hey Josh, what's up? Welcome back, my friend. Okay, so let me quickly listen.
Most of the action should happen along the horizontal axis.
Yeah, so that's the baseball bit.
Which to my mind, all animation should be anyway.
Exaggerated, sure.
It's like this ball on approach to and away from.
Yeah, straight line.
Like a camera, the ball would move in an arc eventually.
Zoom out.
Common sense. Speaking of common sense, if you were given these two keyframes for a pendulum,
Pendulums, that's old.
placing the breakdown here would make no sense.
Pendulum breakdown.
You should place it lower. This is an example of where something would have to move in an arc, or it would break physics. There's not much more to say about.
There we go. So here. So what we need here, god damn it, is a frickin' heckin' piece of ground to stick our dude on. And I don't know, I just want him to jump around and do some arcing motions. So what would someone be doing that requires arcs? I thought like swinging around a sword or a lightsaber or something could be cool. It's 10 to 3, not 10 to 4 artsy drag. So it's UK time is what the stream is based on. It baffles me that in order to teach someone something, you do equal effort to animate the do nots. Well, yeah, how else am I going to explain it if I don't show you what to do and what not to do? You know? Right. And it's less of a do not for arcs of motion. It's more of a when and when you aren't using arcs, because as we explained in the episode, some things do move in straight lines. You know? So. Really wish I didn't have to work today. So much crap to do, so little motivation. Yeah, I have been there, my friend. I have been there before. So we need something that works well with arcs of motion. Maybe he's using like a yo-yo. Could it be a yo-yo? Or it could be like him swinging a sword. Although I feel like that's been done to death. Like attacking stuff. That seems boring as hell. I think a yo-yo will be fun. Don't you? Let's do a yo-yo. So I'm going to grab, like, how big should the yo-yo be? Let's take this hat. Oh, perfect. I've got the baseball one. That's absolutely perfect. Let's just duplicate that baseball copy. I'm going to call it yo-yo. Delete you, and we'll make it... What colour should the yo-yo be? If it's the red guy, it should be a blue yo-yo. Yeah. Hell yeah. Control click. Yeah. Paint the yo-yo blue. Or swinging a band hammer. That's a great idea. I think I'll stick with the yo-yo because it'll allow me to do like the arcs and demonstrate the arcs a lot more easy. We've already done a hammer previously as well. I have like 109,000 subs and only a few are watching this video. Yeah, whatever. I've changed content on this channel a lot. Not everybody that's subscribed enjoys the content, whatever. I was watching the staging video and the amount of animation work in it is extraordinary. Zooming in and out just to prove what works and what doesn't. A random viewer won't even realise the effort. Yeah, well, they don't. It's got less than 1,000 views. They gave me 2 ads today. Sitting through the second one now. It's a long one. Not sure if watching the whole thing is good or if we just need to watch a few more seconds before skipping. Philip, when he gets here, everyone tell Philip that he's a beautiful man when his ad's over, because he watched the ad, which is super helpful. So when he gets here, everyone call him beautiful. Okay? I'm trusting you guys. Fucking get out of here, pencil. I want my GD heckin' fuck. Hit manga brush. There we go. Manga basic rough. That's what we want. Alright. Alright. That looks like a decent enough yo-yo to me. Does it not? Yeah, it's only good. Keep on fluctuating, but the vibe is the same all the time. TipTut equals fun plus chill plus learning. Yeah, oh, thank you, maybe Sharma. Yeah, I mean, like, whatever. I'm kind of a varied creator. You know, I do design, I do animation, I do motion graphics. Right now, I'm on an animation kick, so that's why everything's animation, because it makes me happy. So fuck it, right? And if YouTube punishes me for that, then YouTube can suck a big one. Hey, Philip Dahl, you're a beautiful human. You watched the whole thing. I told everyone to be beautiful because you're watching the ad, which is actually very helpful. So good for you, man. You are beautiful, it's true. Masking will help you with this? With what? Futuristics asked a question that maybe Sharma has answered. How can we add a 3D background to a 2D animated video? Yes, masking. God, maybe Sharma, man, you're just fucking on it. Like all the GD time. TipTut, tutorials, 12 principles of animation, arcs, yo-yo, JPEG, hell nah, son. We want a yo-yo punch. That transparency. I have 130 followers on Twitch. When I stream, only 3 people watch me. It's just how the live stream world works most of the time. Yeah, like not everybody wants to watch all the time, and that's totally fine. And you can't really hold that against them. People have got shit to do, you know. I have 190,000 subs, and only 1,000 people watch my videos on average. Part of it's YouTube, part of it's my quality sucks, part of it is people just don't want to watch. All of that is fine. See you later, Bombo Baggins. Can't wait to have you back. Fucking Bombo. Very nice animation. Thank you, Futuristic. Appreciate that a lot. Right, there's my boy's yo-yo. Yo-yo. Yo-yo! On which day I uploaded my first animation on YouTube? My first video on YouTube was July 1st, 2016. And it was like a welcome to TipTut video. Right, baby, it's time to get Circle Boy back. How big is his body compared to a yo-yo? I'd say like that big. You feel me? That looks about right. Yeah, nice. So that needs to start off. Oh, first of all, the yo-yo needs to be above the body. What am I thinking? First of all. Then we're gonna need. What we're gonna need? That's the body. We're gonna need a layer for stuff below the body, above the body, and the face. So that's plenty of room. Plenty of room. You could scroll all the way down, or you could swap it from oldest to newest. 80 Gaming Studios, what's up, man? How's it going? Josh, you're doing very well. You need to give yourself some fucking slack on the old sub count. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't have any reflection of your quality of content. It only reflects how the platform works. And most of the time the platform is BS. Bosh. Boom. Those good legs, they'll do. Yo-yo needs to be below the hand. Yeah, definitely. He's holding the yo-yo. Nice background music. Yeah, we got a goddamn playlist, mother trucker. No, I need more subs. Ah, well, I'd love more subs, but the subs that I've got are high quality, and that's what really matters. The quality of one's subs. And you guys are all solid fucking gold, so don't worry about it. Oh yeah, if you do too many emotes or like whatever, it will delete you. Streamlabs will get all fucking aggy. You guys are very sweet, and I appreciate you a lot. But it's not all about subs. If it was all about subs, I'd just cry because, whew, boy howdy, does YouTube really not want to show my videos to people. So if it was all about subs, I'd get well upset. Okay, right, he's got a face. And he's looking at his heckin' yo-yo. Okay. Good. Right. So, we've got to plan this shot out. So what I like to do is one complete first frame. Just so I know I'm happy. So he's going to lift up, flick down into the yo-yo, get it swinging, do a circle, pick it back up again. That'll do. That'll do, pig. Quality over quantity. Yeah, exactly. I'd rather have like 2 Josh colons than 20 fucking randos any day. Alright, cool. So, this body. Let's do the body first. So, he's going to have to move up. Like this. And then as he throws down, his body would move down a little bit and it would squash just a tiny amount. Maybe even less than that. Maybe like this. Then you come back up to his resting position. Then he'd move his body left a bit. So he's gone. And then he's doing the yo-yo. And he'd want to like, he'd go towards one direction to swing it. So yeah. So he'd then swing into one position. Like that. Move quickly over to the other position. Ooh, let's have him go the other way. Let's swap those around. Move quickly to the other position here. Hold that position for a while. Squash down again. And then back into the final position.
If you're struggling...
Nice. Classic Tween, baby. Here we go.
There's not much more to say about arcs, really, other than if you're struggling...
Let's mute me again, so you'll have to listen to my crappy voice. That's what it means to everyone who's not Josh. No, I'd also rather have 2 Bumbo Baggins as opposed to 20 randos as well. That's what I'm saying. You guys are here at high quality. Challenge is to make a rubbish animation or a shit animation. I've made plenty of those, don't you worry. I mean, everyone that isn't Josh should just feel sad, if I'm perfectly honest. Right, this... Okay, let's put the eases in and then we can sort the timing. So this will be ease in and out quad. Oh, there's no movement there. That's just the pause, so we'll move that quick. This one will be ease in and out quad. So that's like a nice little settle. Then ease in as he goes for the throw. Ease in, quad. Ease out, quad. That gets him settled. Then we actually need him to just stay there for a bit. So we'll remove that classic Tween entirely. Then this one is eased in and out. I see that cubic. As he lifts the thing. that needs to be eased in and out cubic as well. And then we add in our arc. Like that. Nice. And then that's eased in a lot. Boom. And that's eased out like that. What about Kadala and maybe Sharma? They're better than me. I'd say you guys are all on the pedestal. I'm not going to tell you where on the pedestal you are, but you're all up on the pedestal. You're OG, exactly. All of you guys are OG. Oh no, TipTut's son. You've been banned, mate. Oh, Blade and Kelly, get the fuck out of here. There's your shout out. Do not call me daddy. I hate that shit. Oh, timed out twice by both my mods. Get your fucking ban hammer in here already, Josh. Honestly. Okay, he grows a bit there because I'm an idiot. He needs to shrink. So, ooh, so there he goes like this. And then let's just have him go up just a little bit. And then we'll do a classic. Oh god, no, not motion tween, those ugly fucking things. Oh god, not again. That needs to be sine. Ease in and out. Sine. Nice. And then that's where he throws it. Whoa. Nice, that looks good. So let's do all these keyframes then. That comment was way too cringe, that's why you hit it. Thank you, Josh. Greater good. The greater good. Good riddance to that imposter. Artsy, I'm still convinced that it's you. Nothing you can say will stop me believing that that is you in disguise. Okay? Right, so let's forget the yo-yo for a moment. Let's forget all this for a moment. What we actually need is... Let's not delete it. Let's forget it. Right. So here is where they all actually start. So we actually need content on these keyframes. It's this keyframe that we need new content on. There we go, just fix that. Clear. Okay. So at this point he's fine. Okay, he's fine. He lifts up. Boom. So what do we need from the underneath limbs here? Just a little bit of stretching. So legs don't move much, he's just stretching. Maybe brings one leg in a little bit. And let's do this arm moving up a bit as well. Then on here he's at the bottom of a crouch, so boom, like this. His hands like that. Then here he's back up the top of a crouch. Stretched out again. Carefully worrying about his yo-yo with that hand. Then it's just a continuation, so no real extra movement. Maybe he brings his leg in a bit further. Then at this one he's reeling up, so let's have him lift the leg. I know you wouldn't really, but exaggeration. He'd lift this one in preparation. Then the body goes down there. Chunk up that leg a bit, nice. All the Tip Titans rock. You're 100% right, maybe, Sharma. Except for the guy who just blocked what horrendous comment. Bumbo. I love that. I could probably track when Artsy Drag, Bumbo, Baggins, and TipDad's son join and leave the stream by the amount of viewers. So I can see what happens when you refresh. Just saying. You think you're being clever, but really you're not. Okay, so he's stretching out there. Back into his nestling position. And then back into that first position. Nice. So that gives us the core movement, but we can't do the rest until we've done the yo-yo. Okay. So the yo-yo we need a path for. So what we'll do in blue is we'll draw that path. Okay. So here's where it starts. And then by this point, let's have him lift it up a bit. We want contrast, so you want it to come up to here. Okay, then by that point, he's thrown it down. So it'll be down there. So it'll be 1, 2, 3. Then it would stay in place. 4, 5 would stay in place. Then it would stay in place delayed a bit, but eventually would swing out to like here. 6. 7 would stay in place. 8 would then go 8. Like, oh, that's quite a long string. We may have to camera zoom out a bit. So let's do that now. Nice. So then we can have a nice big swing. Eight, 9, 10. Hey Jeremy Stewart, what is up my man? Thank you ever so much for being a lovely Tip Titan. And then he's going to catch it again. So 11 would be like up here. And then back to 12, right? So hide all that. And what have we got? We've got this. Like that. Curve. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And there is our arc of motion. You're in the watch list. Cross the line again. It's a ban. You got to bring down that ban hammer in order to ban people, Josh, and it ain't finished yet. Hopefully the stream will make you feel better. Yes, I agree, Bombay. Hopefully it will, Jeremy. We're about to animate a freaking yo-yo, so... Well, I have no idea how I'm actually going to animate it. So let's lock and outline that. And bring back all our dudes. So, our yo-yo then. I think I'm just going to do this frame by frame. By this point, the yo-yo starts moving. And then he's lifted his hand into the air. Ah, that's why that wasn't there. It was missing. There we go. He's lifted his hand into the air up here. Boom. So it's going to swing around there. Then by that point, he's thrown it down. Onto the floor. Then it stays there for a bit. So let's make it delay hitting that point. Stays there for a bit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So then by at that point it's moved up to about here. And then it's all the way over there. Then by about here. Through there. Down to its starting position. And to make sure it's a perfect loop, just do that. Cool, that could be it. Seems about right. I bet a hammer was not worthy. You're not letting him finish the hammer. Just keep like telling him it needs changes. That's what really happens. What principle is this for? Can't you tell by the huge swooping arcs of motion that we have going on here? I'm getting quite warm. Oh, my nips. Everyone saw my nips. Don't panic. Unless it gets picked as an emote for the channel. Yeah, it definitely will, Josh. If you, here's the deal, right? Here's the fucking deal, you crazy son of a bitch. If you draw Hollow Knight in a TipTut hoodie on that emote, then I guarantee you it will become our 13th emote. It will take up the open slot that we currently have. Okay, I promise. Simple as that. Right. What layer is that? That's that layer. What layer is this? The front arm. Let's do that. It should turn into an 18+ live stream. Just too much GD swearing. I'm gonna need a string layer as well, aren't I? Dummy. I'm just gonna give him a ball fist for this one because I'm a dumbass. Let's have him move. Let's just stick with the keys for now, don't get carried away. Pulling the yo-yo. Flicking the yo-yo through. Hello, Beep Boop. Oh, should we see if Beep Boop wants a cuddle? Hey, gorgeous girl. Hello. Oh. Everyone, it's Beepin' Boopin'. Hey, Beepin' Boopin'. Oh no, she's had enough already. You want to get down, baby? Oh, not that way. Not that way. Go onto the floor, okay? Right in the way now. Hey, Beep Boop, you're such a good girl. Oh, sure, butter. Whip. We got tail in the way. Hey, come on, let's hop you down then. You don't want to be up there. There we go. Why do I have an alert telling me you're showcasing your merchandise? I see no merchandise. Pin to the top of the chat, I think. If you click that, it'll take you to the merchandise store where you can buy lovely hoodies and t-shirts and pencil cases, all branded like TipTut. Yeah, Josh. Oops, excuse me. Josh got the hoodie. He's an OG. He's a goddamn OG. She is a beautiful kitty, isn't she? In fact, I'd say the most beautiful. But of course I'd say that. And then he opens up his hand to catch it. Boom. And then it's caught. We're going to have to do another settling keyframe in before that. So should we do that now? Yeah, let's do that now. Let's do one right here. Let's actually come back to that, because I feel I may cock it up otherwise. Redo. Boom. Let's have a look at that. Oh, I don't think it needs a settling one. His body settles earlier, so we'll see what that looks like when it actually comes to it. Now he needs a face on each of those keys as well. So let's do a face. You need that hammer soon. Yes, people causing trouble. You're at work right now. Well, as the face says, you gotta think about what's really important. No, I'm kidding. Do not skip out on your work. I think I'd be the most horrible person in the world if I told you to do that. Okay, that is good. Alright. I've got this new thing of drawing pupils as circles when somebody's freaking out, and let me tell you. Oh yeah, it works. Oh yeah, it works. Look how much he looks so good. Love him. Okay, so at that point, he's up, right? And then he's at the bottom of his arc. I accidentally moved those keyframes, didn't I? Boom, boom, boom. So which bit's wrong? Boom, no, nothing now is fixed. Cool. Slamming it down. And we can offset these if we want to. Oh, Josh. Is my mortgage payment for the week? Or buy a coffee or something? I don't know. Love you, bro. Fucking Josh, man. I love you too. You're such a delight. Now, get back to work, you son of a bitch. Thank you so much, man, for the super chat. I really appreciate that. You're so terribly kind. I really, really love you. Sorry, I had a complete brain fart then. Just, I'm blown away by the fact that you donate like every fucking week. You just moved into a new place as well. Like, save the money for yourself. But man, I really appreciate that. That's so generous of you. You're such a generous person. I never thought that I'd get to the point where I could consider doing TipTut as a job, and these little donations from you and other Tip Titans like you as well, they really help me financially and emotionally. In fact, this is how I feel right now with a big stupid toothy grin. Calling Josh a son of a bitch. Yeah, he's a goddamn crazy son of a bitch. It's a term of endearment. You guys never watched the Yogs cast? It's like how Sips calls everyone a son of a bitch. You'll always have a bit of spare money to support those who deserve it. Well, I'm honestly, I hate the word, but I'm humbled that you think I deserve it. So thank you so much, Josh. You are an OG. An MLG, a Microsoft League gamer. Josh has been promoted at work, yeah. I think he's just a sweet boy. I think he's just the sweetest boy. That big toothy grin. Let's redo that mouth. It doesn't look great. that better? No, I keep making the bottom bit too lumpy. That's better. Like the kind of scared smile that he's gonna fuck it up in any moment. That's what I wanted. Nice. I fucking wish we went on that promotion for 3 years. Man, I don't want to be that guy, but the only way you're gonna get promoted is if you leave. Like that's what happened to me. That really is what happened to me. I just had to quit because they never took me seriously. But I'm sure that won't be the case. Hey, Mindlaw, what's up, man? Welcome back. It's good to see you, my boy. Don't get me started on how it's been ripping off from promotions and such. Man, like, yeah, I was in the exact same boat as you. They will always take whatever they can and give you nothing in return. But honorary TipTut and Mindlaw, he's a good boy, it's true. It's good to have you here, man. And then this is just further up. Right, so at this point, he's going to start pulling it in the other direction. So what we need is like a concentrate-y face. The culture? What, like from the culture, like from Ian Banks? Oh, it's always the way, Josh, man. Like, and if you work harder, they just take that as the new standard as well. Or at least that's been my experience in the corporate world. I was lucky enough that I could get out, but it's like a legitimate career path. And you definitely can be happy there, but I wasn't. It's not really my vibe, as you can probably tell. I'm good, Mindlord. Thanks for asking. How you doing? Yeah, all these places that want 10 years experience. It's like I remember seeing a thing once that was like, oh, well, some place wanted 3 years experience in this coding language, and he didn't get the job. But the guy who didn't get the job was the guy who wrote the coding language 1.5 years ago. It just goes to show how fucking stupid, like, this idea of, you know, like, years of time equals knowledge. You know, it's just not true. Years of time just equals years of time. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to be better or worse at the job. But the people that write the job adverts and the job descriptions just don't understand that as a concept, because they all come from this generation where that really was what made you good, you know? How long you've stuck around. It's just bullshit. That's all it is. Yep. Do you want to know something hilarious, Josh? I was a junior designer for 6 years as well. And then you know what I did? I quit. Like, apartments don't grow, you know? Yeah, junior designer with the responsibilities of a creative team lead. Wow, that sounds so familiar. Excuse me a second. Bloody chat people outside. Hey Sharam, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. How can I animate if I can't be good at drawing? I'm not good at drawing. I've done some animating in my life. I can't draw shit, that's why I draw these tiny little ball people. Oh, tell me about it, maybe, Sharma. That was my life for like 6 years. Am I a full-time animator? Graphic designer by trade, but I do animations for clients. So full-time, no, but professional, yes. Nice, that was a good guess at the old eye line there. Yeah, freelance animator and designer. That's the way to put it, yeah. That's about right. You saw my bum? Oh dear. I was wearing trousers, so you saw a crack. Well, Philip, good for you, man. Fucking thanks for pointing that out. I'm glad you got an eyeful. Wait, have I ever given these guys eyelids before? Ah, fuck it, I'm not staying on model. There's no such thing as on model in these animations. Call it Ren and Stimpy. Happens everywhere. The amount of work against your designation is a weird preset made by employers. They always just want more, more, more. It's as simple as that. And there'll always be things you regret as well. The way to deal with it is just know that in the moment you made the decision that you thought was best. You know, I've done plenty of that. Unfortunately. I think it happens to all of us. So hey, hopefully we're all going to live long lives, right? So plenty of time to make better and worse decisions. Yeah, like maybe Sharma says, all happens for good. It's great how you're now animating his face to the ball motion. This makes a lot of sense. Yeah, exactly. You've got to start somewhere, right? And then everything else follows along to that. Hence, arcs of motion, almost like what the whole principle's about. Boom. For example, there you go. I might make that a double spin, but we'll see. Boom, because it kind of hovers, you know, but I don't know if that's a problem or not. Because I'll just make all these parts equidistant when I actually know how many frames there's going to be there. So, thank you, 7Ribe. Appreciate it. Right. I think the most important thing to get right is the yo-yo. He really flicks it down, yeah. Like, ha-da! That's contrast for you. Ha-da! You got to get that fucking flick, you know? Alright, yes, we definitely have to do the ball first. Okay, so what we've got is 1, 2, 3, 4 frames between here and here. But nothing moves there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then half one there. So we'll remove that. So that goes from there to there. So that's quite a lot of movement, okay? So what we'll do is we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. and then he's up there. So we definitely want that to be like properly eased. First of all, we'll get rid of that. And we'll probably do this little bit here on ones. Got to remember to follow the arcs that I've drawn, so that's actually going to be more like this. Okay. Like that. Then we've got here. And then we've got here. Boom. Now, I could have drawn these along the path, but we'll see. And between here and here, it's a real slam, so we really want that to be eased in. So that'll be a super stretched, morphed. Maybe we'll even do point of contact, or near enough point of contact, like that. And then it's actually not correctly meted out, so we'll give that an extra one. Just need him to move a little bit on that first frame there. Oops, I hit F5, not F6. There we go. That's more like it. I don't know if he'll actually curve as much as that path, so let's just see. Shall we, if that looks good? Because we're definitely going to need to do this bit on ones because it moves so quickly. And then what we want here is actually a little bit of a cheating tween, because between this point and this point, he doesn't actually move. Oh my god, Josh. Good man. Safe. Boop. Thank you, my friend. Wouldn't it go in the other direction when the lift happened? No, because he's moving his arm at that point. So it would follow however his arm goes. And I wanted his arm to cross over his body. And then when he gets slammed, it probably wouldn't spin out like that. You're probably right, but we'll see. I think it looks nicer, so we did it. We saved the live stream. You definitely did, because it would definitely have crashed. It makes for a nicer arc, essentially, in my mind. I could be hella wrong. So between there and there, this thing isn't actually moving, but it would look really boring if it didn't move a little bit. So maybe we could walk him along the floor. Yeah, that's an idea. He's walking the dog. We'd need another keyframe where his face follows it. Or at least his pupils. But that would look great. So let's go here. When you actually get into complicated animation, you really do forget absolutely everything. Like, I forgot I was live streaming then. That really took me out of it, so thank you, Josh. You did do it, boys. You saved the live stream. Right, so we don't even need to do this. We'll just do create a classic tween. We'll give it a little bit of easing in and out. Or actually maybe just easing in. Just quad, not a lot. And then convert to frame by frame. Boom. And then we'll see what we got. Awesome. So between there and there, we really need it to whip. Okay. She's going to pull and whip, and that's going to be continued like straight through. So what we definitely want is just like a little bit of movement to get us started. Like I'd say even less than that. Bit more of a speed up here. Bit more of a speed up here. Bit more of a speed up here. Maybe to like there. And then at this point, boom, it starts to follow the arc. There we go. He's got into the zone. Yeah, I definitely did fade out my brain there. Okay. Yep. Bam. Yeah, you can really see this start to come together now. Hell yeah. Let's add in a frame here just so that, although it is quite a quick movement, so we could just do it all on ones. But even if we did, let's make it easy on ourselves and do... Oh my god, it's crashed. Oh, thank god for that. Save it again. See, because he doesn't travel far in that moment. So, like, let's have this not travel far as well. Because it only reaches, like, there. Boom. So we may have to do this on ones. Because I want that bit of detail in. Yeah, because I want it to like hang there. You know? Boom. And then it's... The next frame is like moving so much. That's definitely got to be on ones as well. And it'll start to morph. Not a lot. Because it's only just starting its movement. It should bounce too. Yeah, when it hits the floor. You're right, because it wasn't walking before, was it? Boom, and then... Yeah, you're right. So let's have it bounce. So let's say in between here and here. I mean, that kind of looks nice anyway. So maybe I'll just try it straight ahead. But yeah, good shout, Kadali. You're absolutely right. Now that it will walk in the dog and it's not hovering, it should absolutely bounce. There we go. Kadala is the expert observer. He only touches the ground if they're walking the dog and never bounces. Is that like pro yo-yo tech? I was never any good at yo-yo. Yeah, it's good. There we go. Nice. Awesome. Yeah, I didn't intend for it originally to walk the dog, but then I wanted it to be like whipping the other direction, so... Wait, did I just accidentally add a keyframe? Yes, I did. Okay, good. Let's fix that. Boom. Walking the dog, whipping it through. Awesome. Okay. So there's a load of movement in that one frame. Thank you, Kadala, for helping me with that. But his arm is still dragging behind at this point, but it's actually dragging behind at that point. So, but here his body's moved loads. Yeah. And then here as well. Cool. Let's really morph this yo-yo. So that we understand the speed that it's going. Then we've got 1, 2, and then another half frame there. So let's try adding in a frame to make it easy on ourselves. So where have we got to go to between here and here? Just that one bit. So it definitely needs to be fairly even. 1, 2, and 3. Good, perfect. So that can be exactly in the middle. Obviously we'll add the squash and stretch in. Like it won't be static here, will it? It will be like this, but it's definitely going to slow down through this arc. And like, yes, I could have done this with motion paths and handles and things like that before anyone says, but I kind of love doing frame by frame a lot. Let's make that a little bit more even there. Awesome, let's check that out. Pro yo-yo, yes, but if it hits the ground and then rolls off, that's a story. Ah, there you go. Do you think Dribble can be used as a valid portfolio? I have an account, but I barely ever use it. I put stuff up there. It can kind of be a portfolio, but you are limited to their platform. If you've got Adobe license, you can do Adobe Portfolio, but that's essentially a website based off of Behance projects. But it's what I use. Cool. We definitely want him to slow down a bit there. Let's start on 2s. We may have to do all of this on 1s. Just my thoughts. So from there to there is quite far. 1, 2, 3, and again we've only got a few frames to make it there. So let's swing that around. Probably a little bit tight, but I've drawn the arc now, so who cares. And then here to here is like way too long. That needs to be shorter, I think. And this is why we haven't done the body yet either. Yeah, it's like more of a whipping motion. Maybe it needs to hang there more. Yeah, and then it can all come in. And that will be a straight line as well. So what we can actually do to get that right is go to classic tween. Excuse me. Can I classic tween it? Because I don't think I turned that into a symbol. Yeah, I did. We should be able to symbol it. Why can't we do that? Boom and boom. Oh, it's because that's there on the stupid keyframe. There we go. So classic between that and just do loads of ease in. And we will do like a slam. As we get back there. Yeah, I do use Behance. Can't afford the domain, such a website, but I thought maybe we could use that in the meantime. Yeah, definitely use it in the meantime, you know. Definitely exposure, like maybe Sharma says. Insta as doodles and stuff. Yeah, like you need like a professional social media, don't you? And I use Behance for that. What this needs, this whips back, sure, but what this actually needs is, that needs another keyframe there. And everything needs to be exactly the same, and we can tweak this. Everything needs to be exactly the same, apart from this just travels up a little bit more. Like that. And that just needs to be, not eased in, that just needs to be no ease. It just needs to be straight flat. Boom, there we go. That's what it needs to be. And whilst we're here, what we need is body to follow it a little bit. And then come back down. Now, yeah, technically there should probably be overshoot there, but it's not much. Cool. And the computer's lagging out a little bit, so. Pinterest only use art references? Yeah, I kind of forget Pinterest exists as well, I'm not going to lie. I need some advice. I'm studying graphic design in 2 years college. I've studied there for a year, but it's mostly online because of the pandemic. I'm worried about my future. Any advice? I do all of my graphic design remotely. Every single bit of it. I don't work in an office, I don't do anything, and I have no trouble maintaining clients. So focus on your skill, don't worry about the environment, because when it comes to graphic design, that is the perfect job for being remote. Simple as that. Just keep practicing. Is this a yo-yo playing with a yo-yo? Holy fuck, Philip. You're onto something there. You're definitely onto something. How did I not see this before? I'm a fool. God damn. Philip Dahl, everybody. Hang on a minute. Are you related to Roald Dahl? You probably get that all the time if you're not. And even if you are. But he is too chonk. This guy. This guy is too chonky long. Fucking yo-yo playing with a yo-yo. Yeah, don't stop practicing, don't stop learning. You could be. Huh. Yo-yo starts yo-yoing the yo-yo that was yo-yoing the yo-yo originally. Oh my god, it like flips around. It'd be a very heavy yo-yo for the smaller yo-yo. Speaking of yo-yo, I loved yo-yo in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Throwing it out there, I thought she was fucking great. What a cool superpower. Boom. Let's just do this on straight ahead. Let's just fucking give it a go. Awesome. Alright, this should look fairly smooth. Cool, that looked kind of okay. What we do need to do is draw these new extremities. That needs to ease out slightly. God, I am glutton for punishment because I just keep making this animation longer and longer. Classic tween. That needs to ease in and out cubically. No, that just needs to ease in cubically now. And that one just needs to ease out cubically. Boom, that needs to come down a bit. We can just shimmy this hand because that's how I roll. Yeah, that looks so much better. I should have done that from the start. God damn it. Yep, the stream will be ending very soon, maybe in about 10 minutes time. Don't panic. Did anyone watch Suicide 2021? There's a scene of Harley Quinn, you'll love crazy work. She goes all animated, right? Or did I hear that wrong? I haven't watched it yet, I really want to though. It's just a dude with two yo-yos and it's him standing there yo-yoing a voice in the background. Awesome. Was he called the Yo-Yo Man? The Yo-Yo Man. Like a horror film. Back when Vine was a thing. Hey Ash, what's up, man? Welcome to the live stream. We've got about 10 minutes left. I feel like it loses all of its momentum here. Let's try just converting this to frame by frame. See if that helps. That actually does help. So, right, I'm going to do something risky right now, and I'm going to convert this to frame by frame. Boom. Now let's have a look. What do you guys think? It's pretty much there, right? Thing is, he comes back in a straight line. I think that's what I don't like about it. He should come back following that curve I made. You know? Boom. So let's just do that. See if that looks any better. We'll keep the movement slow. He's still definitely at the end of his tether. Literally. Because otherwise all of his momentum's gone, right? If he's just slamming back like that. And then let's just remove this bloody tween. Clear keyframe. Why am I tweening? I should just do these things manually. Speed up a little bit as he starts to drop to the ground. And then you add in your squash and stretch. And then just an impact frame right before it gets there. And then maybe we shift that one up just a little bit. Boom. There you go. I think that's going to look much nicer. Share the video on Discord, check out after the stream. I definitely will. It sounds fucking hilarious. The arm should move back more if he's putting the yo-yo back. Yeah, it will do when I do it frame by frame. It's just the keys at the moment. But you're right. Let's see if we can edit that key to make it look a bit better. Yeah, you're right. Boom. Now that we've changed it, it doesn't work at all. That should actually be like way different. Like down here, but with a taut line, you know. And then it's waiting to catch it. Because he's like pulling it. Boom. Yeah, pulling it back into him. That looks so much better. Ah, Tony, what's up, my dude? Nice hat. Alright, I think that's most of it done. So let's just finish off this last little bit of yo-yo movement. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's remove that. frame, and then we've got a nice even number to work with. Boom. That's just got a little bit of movement needed. And then we got 2 frames in between. Real nice and slow. Hell yeah. Save. Convert to frame by frame. I think that works. I think that'll definitely work. It might need a bit more tweaking, but it works for now. So let's turn off onion skin, and final test is to turn off you. And also get rid of you bastard. Yeah, that looks much nicer. And then obviously here, he's like, boom. Boom. Awesome. I think that looks pretty nice. I think it looks pretty nice. Let's loop it a few times and see what you guys think. Boom. And a lovely relaxing way to end the stream as well. Bosh. Very nice. Oh, apart from it's not a perfect loop. What have I done that's wrong there? His body jinks a bit. That and that, his body's a bit different. So let's grab the body. And let's make sure they're exactly the same. Cool. There we go. I have to make sure that final arm position is exactly the same as well. Boom. I think that looks pretty good. Pretty good. I'm happy on that. Yeah, I haven't done the arms or the face movement yet. Those are the last bits to do. I've just focused on the yo-yo and the body because these are the bits that like guide the rest, if that makes sense. But that'll be one for me later this evening or tomorrow, because for now, that is the end of the live stream. This has been a really enjoyable one. I really enjoyed this, so thank you so much. You guys will be able to see this animation in action on Monday when this episode comes out. So, yeah, I really appreciate it. It has been great fun. You guys have been a delight. I'll be back on Monday with a tutorial, and then next Friday with another live stream. Maybe we'll be going back to Blender, doing a little bit more 3D modeling for that animation I've been working on. But I don't know yet. Who knows? We're keeping it easy. So thank you so much, guys. You've all been brilliant, and I'll catch you next week. All right. See you later.